What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Stank815. I'm back with another video. Y'all new to this channel, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share, comment, get notified when I drop these videos. Today is a reaction video to Lil Tim, the man they say killed King Von. Getting off. He got off on the charges, y'all. What y'all think gonna happen about this situation? Me personally, I don't believe he's safe nowhere. That's just my opinion. I'm from Illinois, so I definitely know how Chicago people get down. Big shout out to Chicago, man. Yeah, I don't believe he's safe, but let's get into this video.
King Von went down in history as one of rap's most dangerous entities. After getting killed on November 6th, Lil Tim became feared as he was suspected of having pulled the trigger that ended Von's life.
I'm in the shit bag, but I'm not in the coffin.
Nah, I don't remember that shit. I said I don't remember that.
Throwing subtle shades, getting arrested and then released again, freely exploring the streets and releasing new music. All these are the things Lil Tim was able to do despite all the accusations against him. The question still remains. Was Lil Tim actually King Von's killer, or were people just tripping? King Von came into the industry after spending his childhood and teenage years in the crime-ridden neighborhood of O-Block. Yeah, once you hear O-Block, you know the rapper had it really rough. Before Lil Tim even became a teenager, he was already running around with street gangs. When he officially entered his teenage years, he was a notorious criminal in O-Block and was going in and out of jail like it was nothing. Von decided to start rapping as a career in 2018 because there's only so much you can achieve from a life of crime. Lil Durk discovered the artist and signed him to OTF, Only the Family Entertainment. Things were looking up for King Von and he started dating Asian Doll, a fellow rapper. However, his relationship with Asian was a blessing and a curse in itself.
In New York with Dirk, man, I was with Dirk. We was doing, I guess he had the press run and shit. And then we was hooping with the nigga Meek. We was playing basketball, Meek and them and shit. That's when I first saw her. I saw her that day.
And did you?
I ain't say nothing to her that day. I ain't say nothing to her. She was looking decent and shit. She was looking good.
We first met Asian Doll in New York while he was traveling with Dirk for some press promotion. But it appeared that the O-Block beast was too scared to talk to Asian Doll because she looked too decent for him to approach. Lil Durk eventually intervened in the awkward situation and asked Asian Doll to give King Von her number. He shot his shot and didn't miss. However, dating a girl as hot as Asian Doll may get you a lot of hate from your industry mates who have tried to impress her but failed. So as their relationship progressed, Quando Rondo, another rapper, tried to slide into her DM. The annoying thing for King Von wasn't the fact that Quando tried to get his girl. I mean, people try every day with Asian Doll. The problem was that King Von was friends with Quando Rondo and didn't expect the rapper to backstab him like that.
Boy, called like that shit wasn't even really even deep back right then and then either. Like them niggas was fucking young boy. If I was fucking the same hoe, they fucking a lot of the same hoes for real.
Cause I sang Quando, like King Von, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool, but then what? Quando just started.
Quando was doing that goofy shit, trying to slide at Asian.
You're not supposed to go after your homie's girl. But Quando didn't understand anything about all that and wanted what he wanted. It pissed King Von and drove a wedge between their relationship. On different occasions, Quando Rondo and King Von had clarified that there was no beef between them. In Von's words, ain't no rap beef and ain't no real beef unless somebody got shot or something. So what Von was saying in essence was, his fans and people in the hip-hop community were tripping about the supposed beef he had with Rondo. Maybe the rappers they were under, Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy, intervened in the situation, but that's still unlikely seeing as they both had their own issues against each other. It's hard to just take King Von's word for it because it was an altercation with Rondo that led to his death. You may have been wondering, how does Lil Tim fit into all this? Well, Quando Rondo and Lil Tim are childhood best friends, and according to the unspoken rules of the streets, you don't smile with your friend's enemy. So when Lil Tim had to prove his loyalty to Quando Rondo, he didn't run away or back down. Lil Tim and King Von didn't have any beef. In fact, they didn't have any relation or even met anywhere accidentally. There's not much known about Lil Tim. The only thing that is certain about him is that he's a gang member who is friends with Quando Rondo. He's also a rapper, but not as popular as the others in his league, and only became popular after his altercation with King Von. On November 6, 2020, King Von was hanging out at Monaco Hookah Lounge in Atlanta, Georgia. He and his crew got into a fight with Quando Rondo and his crew. Lil Tim was there that day and shots were fired. King Von and 5 other people were hit, including Lil Tim. King Von was rushed to the hospital and died a few hours later. The news of Von's death shocked the hip-hop community. How could the mighty O-Block King Von get put down like that? He caught his first body when he was only 16 and was feared in the community. So how could he get killed just like that? It was hard to comprehend. Asian Doll had broken up with him some days before the killing and was devastated. She got a tattoo of his face at the back of her left hand and released "Don't Let Me Go" in honor of the rapper. On November 7th, 2020, a day after the shootout, Lil Tim was arrested by Atlanta police. He stayed in jail until April 2021 when he posted a $100,000 bail. Tim was to appear in court around 2023 and was released with an ankle monitor around his leg. His attorney, Noah Pines, released a statement on August 20th, 2023, saying all charges against the rapper had been dropped. Dropped by who? The state, King Von's family. Anyway, it's not like it matters because Lil Tim is now walking free again. Quando and Lil Tim have gotten even more time to bond now that they've been reunited. In an interview with Dirty Glove, Rondo said he was willing to die for Lil Tim because his friend showed that he could die for him too.
Love is mine. I got his name tatted. I'm not like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to die for Dirk. I'm not. I'm not. I'ma keep it real. I'm not. I die for this man though. Like if
Quando Rondo also added that he wasn't willing to die for Dirk, even if he wasn't asked that. Now that King Von is out of the picture, it seems like Rondo is trying to pick a fight with Lil Durk. While responding to Quando Rondo's disrespect, Dirk said he doesn't roll with Quando because he dissed Von when he actually did nothing.
And I'm speaking for the whole Chicago. You ain't there. Shut the fuck up. You weren't there. So you made a diss and said something about Juan. That's why I don't fuck with you. You ain't did you.
So it was like Quando was running around yapping about killing Von and disrespecting the rapper when he didn't even do anything to contribute to his death. It was a classic case of boasting after you couldn't do anything. For Lil Tim, Dirk thinks he's a nerd who's just trying to act gangster.
Shit fucked everybody up, but when a real gang, you know what I mean? When a real gangster get took out by like a nerd type.
However, that nerd took down the most feared rapper, allegedly. I'm definitely not in support of the violence in the drill scene, but it's all stemming from rappers refusing to admit their issues. Before Von's death, he kept claiming that he had no issues with Quando Rondo, but he eventually got killed by Quando's friend, which was avoidable. Is this going to serve as a lesson to other drill rappers? Heck no. It's just going to push them further into violence while trying to fan the flames heating their beef with each other. Just like every other genre, there are always delusional fans. For example, there are people who believe Lil Tim didn't actually kill Von. According to Lil Tim's argument, he only shot Von in self-defense. He was trying to protect himself and his friends after King Von attacked them first. In Lil Tim's words, no matter where you at, any part of the world, any country on the earth, a dude would have wanted their partner to be there for them.
No matter any part of the world, somebody gonna do a goddamn, like anywhere in the United States, anywhere, any country, on the earth, a nigga would have wanted their partner to be there for him.
Lil Tim may have not intended to kill King Von in that instant, but emotions were high and guns were available. So no matter how much he tries to defend himself, it still comes off as an act of aggression. He knew what would happen when he pulled the trigger, so he better stop tripping. After King Von's death, many rappers and fans thronged the streets of social media to express their sadness and displeasure. It was a situation that shouldn't have gotten out of control so quickly. One of the good things to come out of O-Block was taken out of the world in an act of violence. King Von has always glorified violence with his drill raps, and seeing it catch up with him was still shocking. Could he have made better decisions and moved more discreetly? Of course. I mean, it's easy to come up with solutions after a person is dead because we assume we'd know better if we were in their situation. Although Lil Tim and King Von had no issues, Lil Tim had to prove his loyalty to Quando Rondo. What's going to happen next? Nobody knows. But to get updated when new issues arise in the hip-hop community, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video.
What y'all think about the situation with Lil Tim and King Von, man? Or even the beef with Lil Durk, Quando Rondo, and NBA Youngboy, man? How y'all believe this go play out? Hit the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this situation.